Hi, my name is Casey Whalen, and I am the CEO of Whalen Productions. E3 is the Electronic Entertainment Expo. This is where all the brand new games are coming out for the first time, where you get to see a lot of technology that hasn't been able to be released to the public yet, and you get to demo some of the stuff that's cutting edge coming out next year. E3 is really popular because it's where you get to demo everything first. Like, I got to sit in the environment where they're developing the Fallout game and got to experience some of the new stuff that they're having inside of there before anybody else gets access to it. So it's one of those things where you can sort of test out the games and see if it's going in the right direction that you actually want to purchase it later, or if a lot of people who are documenting, game blogs and things like that, they're letting the consumers know, like, oh, okay, this might be a game to pay attention to, or oh, take a look at this that's coming out next year. It's a way for the game companies to really reach out and connect with the consumer and show them their next big great thing. When I went to E3, I got to play a lot of games, but I think my favorite was for sure the Fallout virtual reality experience, because I'm a big Fallout fan. I mean, yes, I write zombie apocalyptic stuff, but really, I've always been a Fallout fan, and I've just really enjoyed the environments, and to be in there and living inside the world and then look up to see the gigantic, like 10-foot Deathclaw bearing down on you. It's amazing. Like, it was such an incredible experience. And there's so many other really great independent games that are coming out now, and it's just there's so many new developments in software that's like there's so many games. It was hard to see any of them. Also, one of the things about E3 that was a little different this year was they opened up public access, so some of the demos were really hard to get into. Like, I was very fortunate because I was able to demo Fallout 3, but the line became 4 hours within a matter of minutes of it opening. So it's like it's very hard to get to some of these demos because of the amount of people that are there. The long lines at E3, some of them are really worth it. They'll give you tons of freebies. You'll get lots of swag, a pin, a hat. They always have little things to give out at these different demos. And sometimes it's really worth it. And like, I really wanted to play Mario Odyssey, but like the crowds were so dense, and like E3 is also spread out over a lot of areas. Where I was invited as a special guest from Pro versus Joe. Whalen Productions is a veteran run and owned business, so there's a lot of opportunities for outreach with other veterans programs, and they reached out to me and wanted to know if I want to set up a listening booth with their company. They had a sponsor that had great headsets out there. They were looking for like a listening lounge for us to set up. So we set up there where people could come in, charge their phones, listen to a little bit of the show. We had a great playlist of stuff that's up and coming, and gave them a little bit of experience and exposure to what it is that we do. And for us to be there as one of the very only podcasts there at E3, it was kind of a privilege and a way to directly get to listeners and to meet some people who, normally we wouldn't be able to see at other conventions. And E3 we've never been there before, so it was kind of a way to reach out to some new people there. E3 was amazing. I am a huge gamer. I love games, and really, our audience is among the gaming crowd. I mean, we have a lot of people who work in the gaming industry who have provided us voices. So it was great to sort of be out there and kind of be hand on hand and really make a personal contact with some of our listeners for the first time. I would love to come back to E3. I think that's a great way of getting new exposure for more listeners. And I think when we have new products and even more things to debut next year, we'll have even more for audiences to tune into. So there's always a way for us to kind of expand our brand and bring in and spread the infection to new people. For those of you who were able to see us at E3, it was amazing to see you guys. I hope to be able to expand to more conventions over the years, and E3 is just the starting block. So we'll see you all again next time.